In this experiment, we're going to measure the acceleration of a steel ball as it rolls down a ramp, and we'll change the height of the ramp so that the ball gains more acceleration. To calculate the acceleration, we need to know the change in velocity, so the initial and the final velocity of the ball bearing, and then also the time it takes to accelerate from rest to its final velocity. We're going to measure the length of the ramp because we're going to use that later on from a calculation to check whether the calculated value is the same as the actual measured value of the ramp. We use a ruler placed vertically to measure the height of the ramp by measuring from the table to the bottom of the ramp. We will use a stop clock to measure the length of time it takes the ball bearing to go from one end of the ramp and accelerate down to the other end. And then at the end of the ramp we have a light gate to measure the speed at the end of the ramp. We know that the initial speed is 0 and we use the light gate to find the final speed. So initially we take the stop clock and reset the stop clock, and we reset the light gate at the other end of the ramp, and then we take the ball bearing and we're going to place it at the start position, and as we release it we're going to start the stop clock, and the ball rolls down the ramp and we time it, and then we stop it when it gets to the end of the ramp. We then record the final speed and also the time it took to go down the ramp.